Hello, friends. Welcome to once again to the Hall of Fame interview. And today we are interviewing Dr. Tushar Bhosle, and he is a very good example of how you have a dream and how it can come true. So he joined our academy 3 months back, and he was having a 35-bedded hospital by then, and he grew to the big multi-speciality hospital right now. And he has his hospital is in Kagal, Kolhapur, and we'll talk about his success story and the journey that he had in the academy.
Yep.
Welcome, Tushar.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir. I want to congratulate both of you, sir, for giving doctors a platform to think like an entrepreneur.
Right.
And thank you for inviting me, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your views here. So Kagal is very interior to the interior tier 3 city in Maharashtra, and you have excelled there, making like starting from very basic and then now having multi-speciality hospital. So just share what has been your story, what has been your journey till now.
Yes, sir. Actually, the journey starts to prove myself that I can do something in my life. Okay.
Right.
And I started to find things like I have to go beyond the field, and I want to go to have parallel income source in my life. So
Right.
I searched for other things like hotel, like to take some franchises to
Okay.
have
Right.
outlets and those things. But when at some point I realized that I'm very new to all those things. Yeah, definitely I can do good things in that, but I can do great things in my field only, sir.
Out
So,
of domain.
so I decided to have progress in our field only, sir.
Right.
Okay.
That's how I started a hospital at Taluka place.
Okay.
And one another thing is there that there is always an insecurity in my mind. Means I think every doctor is having, knowing or unknowingly, is having insecurity in his mind that if he is present at setup, then he is earning, and if he is out of the field, out of the setup, or if he is going to have 15 days, 1 month holiday, or something which happened, then the all earnings will be stopped. That's why
Right.
I always think that
Right.
we always need a second and for permanent income source.
Right.
Source of income. Yes. Right. That's true. And having a multiple sources of income is what we always tell doctors and the members of the community to create that opportunity. And there are a lot of opportunity. We have to just grab them. So you are one of the prime example of being a doctor and an entrepreneur, and you are able to do it in a very small place. So there are a lot of opportunities for people who are for tier 1 metro cities, right? Fantastic. So my next question, yes, sir.
So I wanted to ask that how difficult it was in a tier 2 city to start off.
Yes, sir. It's
What was
very
the
difficult
experience?
it's actually very difficult to have setup in tier 2 city, right from a staff, consultant, infrastructure, and all those things. Basically, I have started my diagnostic center in 2018, sir. It's the first diagnostic center of our place.
Okay.
Okay, and before that, the people around my area were supposed to go for ultrasound also to the district level.
Right.
So I started diagnostic center at place, and afterwards in 2020, it came in my mind that I have to expand something and I have to go in multi-speciality hospital.
Yeah.
So in 2020, I rented a place and I started having construction of hospital, having infrastructure of hospital. And eventually the pandemic situation comes again. That's how I decided to complete my setup in 6 months, but
Okay.
it eventually went up to 1 year to complete my setup, sir.
Right.
Pandemic. Okay, and in 2021, I inaugurated my multi-speciality hospital. Actually, this is the first multi-speciality surgical setup of our area, sir.
Right.
And 2021, in January, I inaugurated a hospital. And again, after 2 months, sir, COVID second wave came.
It came,
And we have to go through a second lockdown.
right.
That was very crucial phase of my life, sir. And because we are having a new setup, government and all those things were busy in running COVID centers only.
Right.
They are not giving permissions to new hospital registration, but they are giving permissions to COVID centers.
Right.
Okay. So I was always in dilemma that whether I have taken a good decision or not.
Correct.
So in that situation, I think of all those circumstances, and the problem I have converted into an opportunity, sir. Because everyone was rushing in establishing a COVID setup, and I thought that we can go with a non-COVID setup.
Right.
Because there are many patients who are non-COVID and they are suffering, they are going through RTAs, they are having delivery and all those things. So we considered our setup as a non-COVID hospital who is serving for non-COVID patients.
Right.
That was also given us lot of encouragement through people and patients. So this is how we started. And after COVID pandemic ends, lockdown ends, this affects also positively to the patient, because patients was like in fear that to go to a hospital to IPD there, where already COVID patients was IPD. So they preferred our hospital because we are not having any single patient of COVID in our hospital.
Correct.
Okay, this is how our hospital blooms, and right now we are at a very stable stage, sir.
Very nice.
So how has coming into academy has helped you?
Yes, sir. Actually,
before that, I just want to add, like how he has been able to add value and have seen the gaps in the surrounding environment and kind of created a solution for it. And that is how step by Dr. Tushar was able to make from starting from diagnostic centers to normal hospital and multi-speciality hospital. So the message to everyone here should be that you should look in your surrounding, find the gaps where it is a gap, and how you can actually improve.
Very true.
That is where the problem, how your problem can become an opportunity for you. He is a prime example for that, because in the COVID, I think everyone was, even hoteliers were trying to become COVID centers. All the doctors were also becoming COVID centers because they do not have any client. And then you have taken a bold decision of keeping that non-COVID. And actually it was good because see, COVID आने की वजह से ऐसा तो है नहीं, normal लोग की जो बीमारियां थी वो खत्म हो गई. People were suffering either whether the orthopedics or the heart patient or specialization. So you have done a very courageous decision and taken a right decision. I think you are now reaping the benefit of that. So congratulations, great work done. So
so many times what happens that you go to the tier 2, tier 3 city and people say we don't have a scope. You created an opportunity and a scope that it is possible. If there is a need, then you should get a solution.
Exactly. So coming to the next part, see, a lot of people think of competitions, right? यहाँ पे competition है, यहाँ पे ज़्यादा है, यहाँ पे कम है. And in the tier 2, tier 3, people do not have the paying capacity. So how you, if you have a diagnosis centers, you cannot have big machines. And so how do you manage that part of it? So when they do not have paying capacity and the competition, if there was in a small city.
Right. Sir, I will go first on competition. Okay.
Yes.
I always have a positive mindset regarding my setup. And I never consider anyone as my competitor, sir. I always want to be on top of the service in healthcare service.
Patient focus.
Yeah. Patient focus criteria. And we and our team is already giving facilities to our patients at tier 2 city, like a city level facilities, like corporate hospitals and big bulls are there, like facilities we are providing at taluka place. Okay, sir. So, and one more thing is there, sir, there is nothing like paying capacity. If we are giving good service, good treatment to patient, they are happy to pay.
They're happy to pay.
So, yeah, right. So that is the mindset of people, and we have to consider it. Because if we are not giving service and we are charging, then they will definitely not pay any bills to our hospital. So
Yes.
in our hospital, we have established a few things like we are giving free food to our IPD patients. Okay, because many people coming to hospital from peripheral areas.
Right.
And one person is there always on road that we have to give tiffins and all those things. So
Okay.
by having my mindset that we have to serve people, we started giving free food to our IPD patient.
Right.
And one more thing, we focused on cashless and insurance services at place. Okay,
Right.
because many of people are right now in private health insurance. They took private health insurance like many companies,
Right.
and they want that facility at nearby places. So we always focus on private health insurance and giving a best in class service to our patients so that they are happy to pay us. There is nothing like paying capacity. I think so, sir.
What all facilities you have? What all facilities you have in your hospital?
Right now, we are having 6 facilities, sir. It's like medicine, orthopedician, general surgery, pediatric, gynecology, ENT, and Euro. 7 facilities, sir. And radiology is apart from all those things.
Fantastic.
About setting the prices, see, when you have a lot of people think that people do not have paying capacity. See, what we have seen is that people in large actually save money for only 2 or 3 purposes, right? Either for their marriages of their kids or education, and thirdly for their health. So if you are providing any hospital is providing good service and genuine service, genuine doctors are there, and they are charging according to what environment is like. You can increase to an limit, but you cannot have an extra kind of like too much apart from your surrounding. If it is too much of high from surrounding, yes, there will be impact. But if you are charging 20-30% more than the surrounding and giving more than 100% value to the people will pay for it. Even if that is true in metros, that is true in small cities, that is true in like in villages also.
In fact, what happens is that sometimes if you give a good facility in a tier 2, tier 3 city, you actually save a lot of money from the patients. But they if they have to go to the hospitals and the corporate in the cities, and the to and fro cost and the employment cost and all those things, the days wasted.
Yeah, transportation and the staying there.
That adds up to a huge amount.
Yes.
That is a good thing that you're doing the service in the tier 2 city.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yes. And you have fixed your like price is also not too low, so that you do not become a generalized kind of hospital. You keep your setup clean, your services good, and you are charging to at par to your services. So that is the message to everyone. Do not worry about too much of paying capacity. Do not worry about how much should I charge, whether it is all good or not. What you are true to yourself. If you are able to put service and value to that money, then it is all fantastic. It could be anybody can charge 1,500 rupees for consultation, or somebody can charge 50 rupees also. It depends how much a person has the capacity or believe in himself for the service he is providing.
Right, sir.
Okay, cool. So next question will be about like when you are going from diagnostic and now you have a multi-speciality hospital in such a small city, getting doctors for your setup will be a major challenge. So how do you dealt with that, and like what was like you experience, and then how do you crack that person coming to your setup and having what kind of agreement you have? So just throw a light upon that aspect.
Right, sir. Actually, our setup is in taluka place, but it's very near from district place. It's around 12 to 14 kilometers, sir. Okay.
Right.
And that gives us very positive intention from consultant, that because they are very nearby to our place. Okay. And one more thing is that my own sister she's a pediatric neurologist.
Okay.
And she was also having a good circle of doctors and all those things. So through every circle, I got consultant who are willing to practice in taluka place, but they are not having that kind of setup. So I built a setup with best in class facilities, and they are happy to work with me. And before 2 years, I'm running diagnostic center. There I have 2 radiologists in my setup. And I'm very much professional with them. and very clean in everything. So
Right.
they also recommended our hospital to other
Yes.
consultant to join our hospital. So like that, I got consultant team.
Very
Networking and word of mouth.
Right, sir. Exactly. Word of mouth.
and being be like you like what we tell, one of the virtues in our academy is like purity in thought and virtuous in action.
Exactly.
So you were clean in your exchange of money and exchange of things. So that is fantastic, because otherwise if you are not like you're not true to other people in the ecosystem, that talk spreads very fast.
Right, sir.
So you need to be very true, and you should be looking for future, like in a long term you should be looking for how you can gain trust of the people, and a lot of people can join you. And now since you have a good rapport in that city, a lot of people will themselves come. It is only initial phase where you have to attract some people to work for you. So that is also a very big challenge for newcomers, to attract people to work for them. But there are few basics, like you have told us, like you should be clean in the handling, you should be a very transparent and authentic, and then people will, and you should have base, right? A lot of people what think, they think I am providing infrastructure, doctor should bring their own patient to my infrastructure.
Yeah.
That is a wrong mindset.
Exactly, sir.
Nobody will be going to do that. And you need to be creating that infrastructure and being able to have that brand equity, that people are themselves are coming, and the consultant find a lot of patient there, then the consultant will come.
Definitely.
You have to remain proactive.
Yeah, in our setup also, sir, the consultant role is only to look for patient, IPD and OPD.
Right.
There is no need for them to go through places and to have marketing strategies and
Right.
things.
Yes.
That part, I'm doing that part very in very wise way. And the consultants are very happy in having IPD and OPD patients. That is, we are in same rapport.
Yes. So that is so all the people who are listening, please do not make a mistake that you create an infrastructure and ask somebody to bring their patient. Never it will happen, because if somebody already have a brand equity and already attracting patient, he or she will have their own setup. Why will they will come to your setup? So it's point to be understood is, have a brand equity, develop patient base, and then call anybody with that thing. You have a good negotiation power also, then you can deal with more in transparent way, and a lot of people will come and join you.
Right. Next question is, what do you do for your marketing or making a brand? Have you done some active stuff, digital and physical?
How digital you do, how much physical marketing you do?
Right, sir. I always think that there must be marketing in every business. If you are running any kind of business, you must go through marketing strategies.
Right.
We follow both strategies, offline and online marketing.
Okay.
In offline marketing, we go for hoardings, banners, wall painting at variety of places. Okay. Right now we are having around 73 villages around our place.
Okay.
And there is no any single village without our hospital board.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, that's how we offered to have offline marketing. And regarding online marketing, we started online marketing at pre-opening phase only, sir.
Right.
Means we were showing people that there is one hospital who is fulfilling all requirements of people at our places. That is how we established a pre-opening marketing. And after opening, we started handling all those social media handles like Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, and all those things. So right now we are dealing in both offline and online marketing, and definitely it's creating wise footfall at our place.
Very nice.
So you used some focus marketing. I mean, focus marketing also for your area, like that.
Yeah, sir. Right. We actually do marketing on I think facility wise, means we have every last week of month we have a meeting with our marketing team. I told them in next month we have to go for this faculty marketing because we are in low for footfall in that faculty. That's how we manage all those marketing strategies, sir.
So in physical marketing, apart from hoarding and boards, what are the other things you do?
Yeah, I definitely go through camps every 3 to 4 months. And
Every quarter we
yeah,
can say
every
camps
quarter.
every quarter. And how do you organize camp? Is it privately organized, or do you have an agreement with some municipal corporation or panchayat or something like that?
We don't have any agreement with municipal and all the gram panchayat, all those things, but we definitely involve them in our camps.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's what.
Right.
Yeah.
If in suppose we have to go for camp in one village, then we arrange camp through their gram panchayat only.
You should call the pradhan and all,
Right,
yeah, municipal
exactly.
councillor, so that you can
Take them into
have,
confidence.
they are taken into confidence. They also have something to say. So
Right.
good.
And in camps we give free treatment to our patients, and
Okay.
definitely I think that every activity which we do through our hospital must generate some kind of footfall to hospital setup only.
Yeah.
Right. So at camps we give free treatment, and we give coupons to needy patients, so that when they walk into a hospital, they will get 20%, 25% discount on test,
Discount.
consultation, IPD, OPD, like that.
Okay.
So
Nice.
through camp we generate a little bit of crowd to our hospital, but definitely it works a lot, because in that area there is always hospital name back of mind of people. And every
Very nice.
time if anything happens, any person needs any medical requirement, the gram panchayat people send them to our hospital only. Like that
Fantastic.
we manage it, all those things.
Yeah.
And even we do camps in industrial area also, sir.
Okay.
There are many companies surrounded to our place, like having 2,000, 3,000 workers.
Okay. Fantastic.
We arrange camps at that industry level also.
Okay.
So camps at like the
Villages and
panchayat level, industrial.
Right.
Yeah, fantastic. So apart, like what the coupon you gave is a paper based coupon you give
Yeah,
them?
sir. Yeah, it's a paper based coupon only, and we give limited time period for that coupon. Means like from this camp date to 7 days or 10 days only.
Okay. So I will give you a good suggestion if you can implement that. One is, like, instead of giving paper, give them a plastic card. It will not cost you so much, but it is handling is easier, and it goes into the wallet. So it is properly, because paper goes away and it thrown away. So one is this. Second, instead of giving them discount, you can tell them that card has a 500 rupees in balance. So
Right.
when you come to the clinic, you can deduct 500 rupees from the from that. So instead of giving 20% discount, you give them charge like 500 rupees. So that card value is 500 or 1,000 rupees or 2,000, whatever you want to give them. And so the person will feel that this card has a value of 2,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees. So I should keep it nicely.
Yeah, sir. Definitely, I will implement that. Very nice, sir.
Yeah. So
It's
instead
an
of
interesting role reversal.
Right.
So instead of giving percentage discount, you can give them exact money that can be deducted once you are coming here.
Yeah.
So that will help you a lot in increasing the footfall.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, very fantastic. So from physical and then digital, so what in the percentage of from your revenue point of view, how much is your marketing budget, including all activities, including everything, physical, digital? What is in the percentage wise from your revenue? If revenue is 100 rupees, how much you spend on marketing?
Yeah, in initial phase of hospital, like around from starting 6 months, we are having big budget for marketing.
Okay.
Because we want to go through every person minds that
yes.
One hospital is there, one multi-speciality hospital is there. Actually, sir, at our place, multi-speciality hospital concept was very new to the people.
Correct.
Okay, right. They were supposing
standalone clinic. Yeah, standalone clinic, doctor-based clinic is much more prevalent in smaller cities.
Right.
In your small town place, how many multi-specialty must be there?
Right now, there is no any multi-speciality.
Yeah, that is what I'm telling. So it is a new concept.
Yeah, right, sir. So we have to convince people, because they were thinking that multi-speciality hospital means there are multiple sources of income to the doctors.
Okay.
That is how the mindset of people was there.
No, this is a big business learning. Okay, this is a big business learning which you have told, which is what is very normal to us, very common sense to us. But when you go to the town and villages or tier 3 cities, same word, same lines has a different meaning altogether to the persons. So you cannot imagine that somebody can actually think in this manner. But what you are saying exactly, this is a huge learning for small cities. When you convey the messaging when you convey in marketing messaging, it should be the same lingo in which the local population talk. Otherwise,
Right.
if you want to become alien, then you will write in English or some other thing. It
Yeah.
become very they disconnected. You should write, yes, local language is must, but even the language tone or the lingo used should be according to the environment.
Yeah, sir. Right.
It is more important that what they're not what they're listening, but what they're perceiving.
Perceiving, yeah, exactly.
So we convince
Multi-speciality.
we convince the people that it's not like that. But
Okay.
it means we are giving multiple treatments at one place and
One
all
place.
those things. Yeah, on every camp, in every camp, we told people same thing, that we are giving multiple treatment at one place, and that is how multi-speciality hospital works.
Yeah.
If you are suffering from diabetes and you are going for hysterectomy, the one place is there, you can get both treatment. So that is how we convince the people. And having marketing budget, initial 6 months we diluted around 25% of revenue to marketing.
So you are aggressive at that moment.
Yeah,
Aggressive.
definitely, sir.
Okay.
Right. And right now, after we are completing 2 years right now in January 26th, on January 26th. So right now we are spending around 8 to 10% still.
Yeah.
8 to 10%. Fantastic. So, which is a very good learning for people who are watching. It is right strategy. When you launch, your marketing budget should be a little bit
High.
larger, on higher side, so that everyone start thinking, okay, new hospital has been there, and so getting the remembrance or memorable term of your name of your hospital or the specialization or doctor or star doctor, it takes time for people to remember. So you have to put for 6 months, 1 year, you have to put lot of effort in marketing, lot of expense. You may not earning anything, but still you need to have that corpus of money to put in that marketing, because marketing is the first thing that create the first gear engine. Okay, when your engine is starting, the first gear has to put the largest effort. That is the first gear, where you put a lot of money in the marketing in the initial phase, and then slowly you can reduce it, and it will be more on organic front.
Yes.
Fantastic. 8 to 10% is perfectly right. Yeah, you should spend 8 to 10 consistently over the years. Great. Awesome.
Right.
So
Apart from that, we are having a PRO team at our place. They
yes,
go to visit all general practitioners surrounded by our area. Near about 400 GPs are there who are supporting us right now.
fantastic.
And they are very convenient to send their patient at our place, because when they send the patient to a city level, the patient always try to avoid the treatment or go delay, and the disease increases, and those happen. Right now, all the GPs are supporting us, and we are going great.
How many PRO you have?
Right now, we are having 3 PRO teams, sir.
3 PRO. Okay, then 3 PROs. What is
And amongst that, sir, we are having CRM also, means customer relationship manager, to work in-house.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Because
so all PRO must be reporting to CRM.
Yeah, right. They are reporting to CRM.
Okay.
Weekly once I have a meeting with them.
Okay.
To establish marketing strategy.
And that PRO is how much is the salary bracket you have for PRO?
Actually, they are having one basic salary, and we are giving them incentives.
Incentives.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So
it is also very good learning.
Basic plus incentive.
Right.
Incentive based, that means they will be working harder and harder for getting more incentive.
Yeah. Without any time limit.
Correct. So how do you define incentive? How do you define incentive for them?
Incentive for IPD patients only, sir. It's
okay.
like 1 to 2% of bills they patient give.
Okay. So incentive is for the if they directly facilitate IPD patient, right? And
they directly facilitate, right?
If they facilitate a doctor, a GP joining you or in your network, do you provide any kind of incentive for that also?
No, sir. No, we are not giving incentive for referred by GPs.
Okay, so they are going to the GPs, they are talking, and their GPs are getting connected to you. So that is covered in their basic salary. That is the responsibility in their basic salary. And if they for their own referral, they have few people coming there, so you can have an IPD.
Yeah, right, through camps and all those things.
Okay, got it. No, it is good, because then these people will be more interested. They have a personal care network, local network, where they can they can bring people to you. So this is a good affiliate kind of network which you have developed, including your PRO. Even I will say that all your employees can become your ambassadors, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's the scenario right now we are having.
So anybody, so all your like 50 employees are there, and then you can think that 50 agents are going and talking to people and bringing some patients. So out of 50, say 3 or 4 every day bring. So those patients are additional source of income for you.
Right. And CRM also is playing a great role in a hospital, sir, because the village peoples don't understand medical language and all those things. They
Correct.
the role of CRM is to explain them in their language so that they can understand what we're giving them at a hospital, with what kind of operatives, how much hospital stand, all those things.
Yes.
So they are also playing a great role at hospital.
So PRO, let's say PRO brings somebody, CRM will sit and make them understand what are the how much is the expenses, what are the what are their disease, whether it is can be treated here or outside, all those things, and initial framing, and then those are converted into customers.
Right.
Great structure.
Yeah,
Very nice.
And that definitely created a positive response from patients to us, because they are always aware of expenses, treatment, daily status, and all those things.
From the very start, they have been given every information.
Right.
Good. Guys, one of the things that Dr. Tushar has done recently, like he has initiated a charity of 25,000 to a patient, plus the whole medical care taken by the hospital, because that patient was very needy. And we in the academy also put a lot of focus on charity, because we believe that this is a business, but this is a business of different kind. And you have to give back to society to receive much more. So if you give X, 10X amount will come to you. So we give lot of emphasis. Even one of our award, which is like Million Lives Award, and has the criteria of minimum 25,000 rupees of charity. And Tushar just fulfilled that criteria by giving 25,000 rupees a person, and then the medical care and what other things, free camps he used to do. But we are very delighted that he took that message and actually implemented it. So congratulations, Dr. Tushar. What has been your experience about that?
Yeah, sir. Before that, we are giving concessions to bills to the patients. Okay, and there is one type of charity, but it's not that much impressive, I think so. Okay, so after your message that you people have to give a charity amount of at least 25,000 per annum to any needy patient, that encouraged me a lot, sir. Okay, and eventually that person, one patient was there who actually took gold loan to have bills to pay bills of hospital. Okay, and that things came in my mind that I have to help this person. Okay, and that was the biggest inspiration from your side, sir. I give him 25,000 rupees donation for his family, and the feedback from that person was literally a priceless, sir. Happiness he got, the eventually he told many people surrounded to him, and many people came to congratulate me, sir. That you did a great thing. No, any doctor never did such thing, and all those comments I got from the people, and that's really a pleasure. Okay, sir.
And this is the way we said that if you do one, then you will get 100 times more.
Yes,
this is what the fame and the name both happens, and people they recognize your generosity. The effort taken and the generosity that you have. This changes the mindset that doctors only don't want to earn on, but they are also giving. It has to be established.
You have to be giver in this space, so that you become, you earn your name and fame in a most genuine manner. And the see, you are next to God. Like everyone feel doctor is a God, and so if you do such kind of activity, a God element in you feels happy, and you can feel that satisfaction and happiness in your life. So, fantastic.
And I'm very thankful to you people, sir, because you only people encourage us to give donations like that, because running a hospital is mandatory for every doctor. But I never seen any person or any academy who is encouraging doctors to do charity also. So, I'm very thankful to you people also, sir.
When we, thank you so much. When we give doctors income goals, we also give charity goals.
Charity goals to
them. Okay, fantastic.
It is important. It is very important.
Yeah,
fantastic. The good things should also be good things which we are doing. That should also be, given in the media and given in the paper that doctors are doing good job.
Yes. we do that good news about you in the community members who are doing good charity. We try to push in the media publishing house so that they can pick good news about doctors, not only the bad news. So there are a lot of people who are doing good works. It should become to the mass public, and the perception of negative perception of a lot of people's in the society should also change, and the respect and the trust deficit that has happened between patient and doctor should also vanish slowly, because we have to work as a community to vanish that. Right?
That how your joining the academy has helped you.
Yeah, sir. Right. Basically, before joining academy, sir, actually, I was not on a proper path that whether whatever I'm doing right now, it's correct or not.
No.
I was not. I was unaware of that.
Yeah, there is no validation as such.
Yeah, exactly. After joining academy, I confirmed myself that yes, right, I am on right track only, and right now you people are there to guide us. And right now I'm feeling more protected that I'm learning new things. I'm implementing some things from your academy. Correct. And that feels great, sir.
Yeah, so you feel that you are in a protected environment, a community is there where they can help you. Anything you fall short, you can ask somebody. Right. So all those benefits. Yeah, fantastic. That's why the community, the whole community structure was built around that same feeling that everyone here should be feel protected, as well as they have confidence that anything happens, anything I have to ask, there are a lot of people who can answer me.
Answer them.
Right, sir.
Fantastic. So after you have been in a different courses and communities within the academy, you must have applied some SOPs, checklists, which we have shared with you. So and does that make a difference in your structure? Because I remember that before talking that your whole setup was not very organized. It was
right,
like it was just going as you start. It happens any entrepreneur setup, but I now feel that you are quite structured. You are talking like a corporate person. So fantastic. So how was that journey?
Actually, before joining the academy, no, sir, I was having a lot of people around me to work in a hospital, means non-medical to medicals. Okay, but that was not in structured way.
Yeah.
There was no any SOP and how to work and all those things. Okay. After joining academy, I got SOPs from your side, and first SOP I applied to a hospital is that IPD SOP, means from reception to bed. And that helped a lot. 1 month before only we applied SOP of IPD at a hospital. That's going great, sir. People are encouraged by that SOP. All people's mindset is clear that they have to do that work only.
Exactly.
Before that, the patient come to reception person don't know whether to send that patient to which department and all those things. Like shattered thing was there, and now it's organized in proper way.
Correct. So see, you fix the responsibility, you fix the accountability, and the job description is clear. Then your employees will work like anything. You will not believe that the same employee was now working in so hard, because a lot of times employees do not know their jobs. In a lot of setups, they do not understand what the owner is expecting from us.
Right.
They do not know that, and they do it by just like that. But when you give your SOP, checklist, job description, everything, HR manual, everything is set. Now people can give you result in a predefined environment.
You're actually automating the humans.
Exactly, sir.
Yeah.
So that every time they deliver the same quality of care, and the errors are also decreased.
Errors are reduced.
And their work potential also increases because
they know what they're doing.
Yes. Fantastic. So any large last words for the people who are watching and who are still thinking whether to join, whether to start their own setup? What is there, like a lot of people are in confusion stage. So what is your talk or your wisdom talk for them?
Yeah, right. Actually, my view is everyone who is a doctor must go and have a hospital setup. Because if in surrounding we go through many corporate hospital or trust hospital, the owners of that hospital are not medicos in majority of the hospital.
Correct.
At least we are doctors. We know the field in depth. Okay, so every doctor must have their own setup, own hospital. They have courage. There is nothing is impossible. People like us who are sitting in tier 2 city, they can do, definitely everyone can do. And I hope everyone is getting a good suggestions and all those things from Doctorpreneur Academy. Yeah, you people have set literally a benchmark to doctors so that they can come ahead and engage in hospitals and all those things.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Great.
Thank you for good words.
Yeah.
And we keep telling everybody that if any other profession person can run a hospital, a doctor can run it better.
Definitely.
Yes. Because now you have a personalized care person, understand the patient also, and then the business part also. Now he will not go like you. Profit will not be the only motive. Profit
Exactly.
should be there, but profit should not be the only motive.
Right.
And fantastic to talk you. Anybody who's watching this and they want to script a success story like Dr. Tushar has done, they can join the next workshop on coming Monday. The link will be given below this video in the description. You can join and see how we do, what we do, what are the results, and how we do what we do exactly with doctors inside the academy so that they become successful. So if you want to become a success story, please join the academy and register for the webinar and understand the things, right? So thank you so much, Tushar, for joining and talking to you.
Yeah, sir.
This is
Thank you
wonderful.
once again for inviting me for this session, sir.
No, I have learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
I took notes also. I learned a lot of things from you. I will share this thing in the academy as well. People should also learn from you, and people who are watching must have learned a lot of things. So thank you so
My
much.
pleasure.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
Bye bye. Take care.